Thank you guys for joining in on this video. My name is Hunter Myron, and here's my top 5 golf rule changes for 2019. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe, stay tuned to the channel. I'll be bringing more content out here soon, and let's get into it. Rule number 1, putting with the flagstick in. So this rule is changed mainly for pace of play because a lot of us, when we're out there playing, we already play with the flagstick in. We don't bother to take it out. So why not make a rule where you can just keep it in, tap your ball in, pick it up, and move on to the next hole. Now there's a lot of studies regarding this where if it's helpful or not helpful, or if it hurts you or if it doesn't hurt you. The USGA says that basically half the time it might bounce and hit the flagstick and go out, but on the other hand, it might go in. So it's 50-50, and there's no advantage to either way you use. There's people like Bryson DeChambeau who claim that if you don't putt with it in, you're kind of an idiot because of course it helps you, and you can't miss putts with it in. I don't know. I haven't really got a chance to play yet this year, really, with it in or out. So it all depends if you like the look of it. If you like the look with it in, then keep it in. If you don't, take it out. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you like best. Rule number 2, dropping from the knee. So they mainly changed this rule because sometimes when you would drop from the shoulder, your ball would hit and then roll back into the hazard or roll back onto the cart path, and you'd have to re-drop. So they did this so there's less of a chance it'll roll away or roll out of the relief area you're supposed to be in. Rule number 3, there is no longer any water hazards, lateral water hazards, anything like that. They are now called penalty areas. This was basically done so the committee who's running a tournament could turn basically anything they want into a penalty area. Like if they want to turn these bushes into a penalty area, they can. If they want to make the woods a penalty area, they can. And it's just easier instead of calling everything like out of bounds, water hazards, lateral water hazards, all that kind of fun stuff. Along with this rule, you can now remove stuff while you're in the penalty area. You can remove the ground, you can remove loose sticks, grass, rocks, take practice swings. There's no restriction on what you can do. Obviously you can't improve your lie, but you can't do that in the fairway anyways either. But you can do anything you want. Take practice swings, remove divots, move sticks, grass, whatever you need to do to prepare for your next shot. Rule number 4, you now only have 3 minutes to look for your ball instead of 5. They mainly did this for pace of play reasons because, less time to look for your ball, the quicker you're going to move on. Now, I don't know if this will really work in recreational play because we know people will take as much time as they want to look for their ball because they don't want to lose a ball. So they'll take 5, 10, 15. Sometimes they're out there for 20 minutes driving from each side of the fairway back and forth trying to find their ball. In tournament play, I think it's a good idea. I think it'll work a little bit better, but in recreational play, I don't think it'll make much of a difference. It says in the rule on the USGA page that there is a chance there will be more lost balls, but the overall goal is to just speed up the pace of play. So I don't know if I really agree with that. If they say there is a chance for more lost balls, it's going to cost more golfers more strokes and more issues that they don't want. Because if they want to grow the game, they shouldn't give you less time to look for a ball, which might cost you more strokes. Now, rule number 5, it isn't a national change. It isn't a change for the entire rules of golf. It's a local rule that I thought was pretty interesting. So essentially what it is if you hit a ball out of bounds or you lose a ball after you hit it, you can go get with your playing partners, figure out how far up you think it would have went in relation to the course, and then you can go to the left to the nearest spot on the fairway, no closer to the hole, and take a drop. 2-stroke penalty, so you don't have to go back to the tee. You don't have to re-tee, which is the stroke and distance penalty. You can just take a drop on the fairway, 2 strokes, and hit away. Now this is a local rule. Local officials have to put it into play. It's not a national rule, but I just found it really interesting that now if you hit it out of bounds, you don't necessarily get punished as bad because you can just take a drop on the fairway no closer to the hole and play from there. So I'll do this as a quick example. Let's say the shed is the hole. I hit a tee shot over here, which is out of bounds, right? That's gone. So what we do is if we know it went out of bounds or we lost the ball, we take the point in which how far we thought it went up, which let's say is right here. And let's call this the fairway. We take a drop, no closer to the hole, in line with where the ball went out, and hit away. Once again, that's a local rule, so you'd have to figure out if the course or tournament you're playing in has that in effect. But I just thought it's a lot different than what we've played with before, and it definitely made my list of top 5 golf rule changes for 2019. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I can't be out on the course yet, so I did the best with what I could at my house. Those are the top 5 rule changes I think in 2019 that'll be the most used and the most dramatic from what we've known before. So I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, please subscribe, comment, leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next video.